Next up, stage selection. Our stage has been decided. Next up are the characters.
Cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you was not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. No good up high. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips them up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? Gets a chance with that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one turned this right around with that super. Jump it, rising, uppercut. Wait, oh, what's this? A thunderous driving back to close the round. Player two must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. I can't keep track of these corner switches. KO! Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round three. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Goes for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Neither of them willing to back off here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player one must be feeling good after that super. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four.
Awesome! Who's going to start? It's a good spot to use the super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Side switch in the corner. Finds the target. Oh, here we go. An attack crowns them from above. Both of them back. Oh, yo! Flatline zone.
Fight round. Fight.
Checks with a sandblast. Who will come out on top in this final round? Hits them with a stopping block. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Fires a blast. Danger. Solar plexus strike. The jump in is denied. Both sides getting ripped. Nothing stops this train. What's this Kinko Hado gonna do? Amazing. What a finish. was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. The low doesn't connect. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The jump-in is denied. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Does a good job of pushing back. Sandblast! Both fighters are barely alive. Blossom! Checks him with a projectile. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Player wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Slips the grab. Shoots off a fireball up close. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead opens up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Hold your breath. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so... Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Spends the whole meter to try and score some ridiculous damage.
Good?
Will that super be the turning point? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Whiffs the throw. Throws them. What's next? Connects with medium kick. Burnout activates. I can't keep track of these corner switches. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 has depleted their drive target super art. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Misses the grab. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Gets the counter hit throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Still slugging it out at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Sandblast. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Yo, you good?
Get the plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Getting up close. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Big gauge difference here. What's this Shitsuhano gonna do? Shakes things up with a fireball. Where you go? Cutting it all on the drive rush. What a finish! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Taking stock. Experiencing burn gets them. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Absorb converts the opening impact into a punish counter. pressuring the situation with the charge in. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. The drive impact whip brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Will this super art be enough? And it's just enough! Solid read on the bars. Player 2 straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Round 3. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Connects with medium kick. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 can build drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Creates an opening with a low heavy? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The low! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. This is a critical flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Next up, stage selection. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw whiffs. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 1 capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Fight.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Blossom was looking for that jump, experiencing burnout. Knockdown and player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1, it's a good spot. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. The jump is experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 1, will this super art connect? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners.
You're kidding me!
Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Flushes that off and keeps going. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big opportunity now in this corner. Yes, sir. More damage, please. All the throw connects. They're recovered. One. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player one is mounting a comeback. What else is cracked flatlines of? No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight!
Oh my God, they just choked it up. Stuff him. Jump, sets up with the jump in. Nails connects with the throw. What now? Only 50% life, fakes out the low kick. Okay, here tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The jump in is denied. What are they gonna do? Low heavy, but no go. Finds the target. Shakes things up with a fireball. Crowns him from above. Amazing. Checks with a sandblast. Escapes the corner. Do they have it? It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Excellent block. Brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Checks him with a projectile. All right, what's coming up next? What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Avoids getting cornered. Grabs him. Takes a trip. Player two creates a good... They can't squander this punish counter chance. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Voltland KO. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight!
Decides to create some distance to start. The super armor does its job. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Whoa, the super hits for some solid damage. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Neither of them willing to back off here. That drive impact doesn't get through. Gets the counter hit throw. Nails the anti-air. Takes a trip. Backs away. Not about the KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round three. Fight!
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Goes to the overdrive. That was a solid anti-air. Gets right in there. Well, they managed to escape the corner. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Neither of them willing to back up. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Can they turn things around here with a super? Flash number. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Awesome. Impact finish. It was more than enough. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four. Fight!
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? You hit them with a stopping block. Player one will need to use their meter here wisely. Manages to block the jump-in attacks. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Block Shinku Hadouken! What now? Absolutely relentless! Medium kick into Shin Ashogeki! This could be make or break! Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Hit them with a drive impact! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back. That combo did decent damage. Grabs him. Steps in for the throw. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. The impact gets blocked. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They need to hold out. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? They decide drive rush to keep it going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Each hit is so fires off the Shinku in there. Player one must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round two. Fight.
They trade. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player one has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. KO. Player one is feeling it. Match point.
Round three. Fight.
Sandblast. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Connects with it, charges forward. Hits him with a stopping block. Uses the gauge for a super art. Too slow. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. What a finish. I smell a comeback in the works. Not bad.
Round four. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Going on the offensive? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Wrecks them. Going in? Life lead is there, but still, and throws them. Both sides getting ready. They gotta go. What are they gonna do? A jump crowns them from above. This is a critical moment. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Where you going? Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Drive rush. Closes the distance. This might be a pivotal super art. Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Here comes the corner pressure. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. Player 2 with the, oh my god, they just choked it up. Noticeable, oh my god, somebody shot the perfect read. Too slow. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Fighting round. One-on-one.
Next up, stage selection.
Hindu Temple.
It's time to select the fighters.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons.
All right.
I realize I gotta kill all my blessings.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The cross-up connects. All right. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Throws out a projectile. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps up. Jumps in. Gets him. Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round two. Fight.
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Knockdown. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Had the radar up and running. Burns the drive gauge. Sandblast! Anything could happen here. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Escapes with the reversal. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Racer hit, we're gonna see it rain. Each hit is so KO. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round three. Fight.
Got their eye on the air. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. What's this? Heats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. Rising uppercut. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Where is their opening? That drive impact doesn't get through. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO! Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Saw that coming. Jumps in. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Still scrapping for control of the space. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. They exchange blows. And whips! They're wide open! A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still, and solar plexus strike blows them away! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Solid combo. This quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Medium kick hits. One combo can end this round right now. Connects with medium kick. Quick breather. Both KO! Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. What's going to follow the combo? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Experiencing burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip it. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Who will this critical art hit? A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. In there. Player one is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. I got you. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knock forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. What a parry! This unleashes some big damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. I smell a comeback in the works. Not bad.
Round 4. Fight.
Blossom. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, rising uppercut. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sneaks in a pump. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Gotta do better than that. Yo, raw super here. Player one connects with the throw. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Zones with the fireball. Dangerous range here. Wrecks them. Player 2 is in a very good... What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Blocks the impact. Not having the cross-up. Track that jump nicely. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Nice tech. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Impact's a no-go. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Blossom! Jumps in. Will this super art connect? Too slow! Good heads up play to go all in with the super art to make sure they're dead. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Round 3. Fight.
Sandblast! Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Risky up-close scraps still going. Both fighters planning something? Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? Blossom attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Hits him with a stopping block. Throws him. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Sandblast. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Grabs him, takes advantage of the hesitation, and gives him good damage in return. Player 2 is working charges forward. Connects with medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Jumps! Uses their drive gauge. The jump-in is denied. Both not raw critical. What's gonna happen? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage. It's time to select the fighters.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to meet up for the fight of my life. All right, let's get it. It's my time. Drop till I fall, boy. Give it my all.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stops the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive arc gives moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Both fighters are barely alive. Dashes! Burnout activates! The kick hits! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight!
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They trade hits, and now holds out with the block. Knockdown. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Will that super be the turning point? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Still scrapping for control of the space. In there! Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight!
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Brings out the super art. How's this gonna work out for them? Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Medium kick hits. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Rising uppercut. Player 2 holding off gut punch shreds them. Do they get as a bit of denies the jump in attempt? I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight!
Shows a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Medium kick hits. Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Risky up-close scrap still going. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Blocks it. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Still alive? Still alive? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. This can lead to some big damage. Pops off the tank and scores the win. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight!
Nothing stops this train. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Going in. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Forward rush. Closes the distance. Dangerous range here. Wrecks them. Checks with a sandblast. Escapes the corner. Amazing. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Solid anti-air. A jump. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have turns out. Oh, here we go. What a finish. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What are they thinking here? Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. The jump in catches them in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Misses KO. Player one picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. No good up high. Checks with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Heats it up with a combo into super. All right, what's coming up next? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Both fighters are just about done. Big meter gap here that may be a factor. They were right to be on guard there. You should have. KO! Player one straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Round 3. Fight.
Jumps. Decides to meet them in the air. Connects with medium kick. Goes forward with a gut punch. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's a counter. It's a good spot to use the super. It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Ugh. Oh, here we go. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Can they close this round without relying on drive? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Both sides getting ready. The drive kick out of nowhere. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
The opening on that impact. Will they take it? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Sandblast. Connects with medium kick. Going in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, what's this? Burnout activates. Player one in dire straits with burnout. What now? Wall critical. What's gonna happen? No escape. Player uses that wall pressure. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
It's the drive. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods take on Super Art? The super doesn't hit. Blocks it. Throws them. That throw. Even fishing to get meter is risky in this game and may affect how they approach the neutral. Uses their drive gauge. Dick drive rush. Closes the distance. Crowns them from above. Oh, combo. Let's go. What now? Connects with the throw. Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Okay, here we go. Do they have what it takes to feel the drive impact misses? No way they did that.
This is mine.
Oh, it's enough. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that. There's a glass. Medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Blocks the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up. XP gets him. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in, just brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Blocks the jump in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. You do not want to whiff an impact. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of range. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Taking stock. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player one is leading in meter, but how will they utilize that advantage? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Great work finding the opening. Taking stock. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Uses the meter for a guaranteed win. Smart choice.
You're kidding me!
Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Scrapping it out up close. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Drive rush to keep it going. Solar plexus strike. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? The kick hits. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.